Hello guys, so today I'm going to be doing like my current sort of favourites I've been loving at the moment. Obviously since the lockdown we've had so much more time at home, so I've kind of been like getting into like a few more things. I've had a little bit more time on my hands, so I thought I'd just share with you guys what I've been really liking at the moment. So I think I'm gonna start with like some like makeup-y beauty bits and then go on to kind of like random stuff and the rest of it afterwards. So firstly, for makeup, I actually went out and bought this because it was out of stock for the longest time, and I actually found it when I went home a few months ago, and I couldn't believe when I got it actually because everyone had been talking about it for so long. But it's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and everyone had been saying how good it was, how it really blurs your pores, and I don't necessarily have that big pores, so I wasn't expecting amazing things. But I'm not really the biggest fan of primers. I just use the ordinary one all the time, and now I've literally become obsessed with this. I cannot do my makeup without it. It just makes your skin look so like flawless, and like you literally have no pores at all. As you can see today, I've got it on and it really does just make your skin look so nice. So I've literally been living for this, and it is so cheap as well because it's e.l.f. So I think most stuff with e.l.f. is pretty cheap. So yeah, I've been absolutely obsessed with this. So the next thing makeup wise is the I Heart Revolution Peach Powder. I used to use loose powder quite a lot, and then I started really loving like more like a dewy finish, so I stopped using it. And then I bought this just because I wanted to like try it out. Everyone had been talking about like the banana one, but they didn't have that, and I thought I'm not that pale most of the time when I've got fake tan on, so I decided to go for the peach because that was like the medium shade, I think. But I'm obsessed with this because I did not realise that it was going to be scented, and this actually smells like peaches, and on the back it does say scented baking powder. But honestly, this is so good. I literally put this like under my eyes, like here underneath my contour, and a little bit on my chin because that's where I normally break out the most. But honestly, this is so good. It doesn't like have that horrible flashback when you're taking photos of a flash, and it smells so good. The only thing is kind of annoying about it is it just gets everywhere, but I feel like all kind of like loose powder does do that. So I just use this on my like everyday routine, just not always baking, just if I want a little bit extra like coverage and powder like around my chin area and stuff, I will always reach for this one. So the next thing I've got is something that I have been using for a very long time, it feels like now, and you won't really see me using any other mascara just because this one is so good. This one's running down now, which makes me so sad. I need to get it again. But it's the Paradise Ecstatic L'Oreal mascara. Just looks like that. But this literally, it just makes your eyelashes so long and so like fluffy. Like it literally makes them look fluffy, which I really love. I don't like wearing too much mascara, and this one's literally just perfect. I mean, mascara can only do so much when you've got really short eyelashes like mine, but if I don't want to wear lashes, this is the perfect thing. And then again, staying in the like eye and brow region, I have got this e.l.f. Wow Brow. Again, another product from e.l.f. I don't know, I feel like they've upped their game a little bit recently, I suppose. But I used to use a different like brow setting gel, and then I picked up this one because it was so small, and I was going away and we only had hand luggage, so everything had to be like below 100ml or whatever it is to take it on the plane. And I used this and I just couldn't believe what it did to my brows. It's got like little fibers in it, which creates your brow hairs to just look unbelievable. So I literally love this so much. This is honestly, you can use it without product, you can use it with product. It just makes your brows look so thick and fluffy and literally so nice. I love it. The last sort of like beauty product I suppose I've got is actually this fake tan. Now normally I'm a Bondi Sands girl. I love that, their ultra dark one. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to leave it on for such a long time, and in the summer when I was using fake tan a lot more, I'd forget to tan the night before, and then I wouldn't be able to tan again because I didn't have enough time to leave it on. And then if you don't leave it on long enough, it's just complicated basically. So this one is actually the Australian Glow Ultra Tan, Ultra Dark Tan 1 Hour Express, and it's a mousse, which I always like mousses. And this, you literally pop it on, leave it on for an hour, wash it off, and you almost feel like you're not that tanned, and then literally like 2 hours later you are brown and glowing and it looks amazing. So it does still take a little bit longer to develop. I think that's what like 1 hour tans mean. They mean leave it on for an hour and then it will keep developing over time. But honestly, there was one day, the first time I tried this, I went out and I was like, oh, it's another one of them that don't work, because I was in a rush. And then I went out and literally like I went to the toilet like a couple of hours into drinks, and I looked at myself and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm really brown. Like I'd literally gone brown in that amount of time, which is so good. So if I ever forget in the morning, I can literally pop this on for an hour super quickly while I'm like tidying or something, wash it off, and then by the time I'm ready to go out, this will have developed into a really nice colour. And it's not too orange. So it even says on the front, it's got lots of organic ingredients, it's scent and streak free, fast drying, which I 100% agree with that, no orange tone, and it's made in Australia. So yeah, I love this one. The only thing is, do you see what the lid's doing there? That really annoys me because I feel like I can't put it in with the rest of my stuff because it's gonna leak, but I don't know, maybe that's just the way I'm using it. But yeah, absolutely love this, and I just use it with my Bondi mitt because I just really like that mitt. And then this is kind of like super random, but I've kind of been trying a bit more with my hair recently. I mean, not today, I've literally scraped it off my face because it needs a wash, but I've been using like cute little hair clips like this and like coordinating it with my outfit and like the colors of my outfit, and they have some really nice like brown ones in there and like grey, and it just looks so cute. I love it, and I love like being coordinated with everything. So using these instead of like just like bobby pins and stuff, just like brought back bits of my hair, it looks so cute and it looks so like delicate as well. And like when it's the same color as your outfit, literally looks so nice. And it looks like you made more of an effort as well, because when they're the same color, it looks like you thought about it. So I've actually got a cleaning product, which might seem strange. Is something, I mean, I don't use it too often because I'm a little bit weird with my bed sheets and I really like washing them a lot. And I have lots of different sets, so I change them quite a lot. But this is so good for like, you know, when you've slept in your bed sheets for like 2 days and they just need a little bit of like a freshen up. This just honestly makes everything smell amazing. You can spray it on like sofas, on carpet, on like pillows, everything. And this is actually antibacterial, which is obviously quite important at the moment with COVID. Not like I'm having any random people in my house, but you know, we've got viewings on our house at the moment, so I always spray this afterwards to make sure they've not left any COVID germs in here. But this is the Febreze fabric freshener antibacterial, and it says it kills 99.9% of bacteria, and it's a water-based formula as well, which is really important because you don't want too many chemicals. Like obviously stuff like this is going to have chemicals in. It says you can spray it on your clothes as well. I don't think I would, but it's super easy to use. You spray it on literally for 5 minutes to dry, and then it's literally acted as antibacterial as well, which is so good. And I've got the scent Morning Freshness. I love this one. I did have another scent as well. It had like the pink cap, which was nice too, but I think I prefer this one. It's just a bit less strong. I also spray this like on my car seats, inside my car when I'm not cleaning my car, which I mean doesn't happen very often, but I do spray this a lot in my car, to be fair, just because loads of people can get in and out of that, and this just makes it smell super nice when you're getting in your car with a little car freshener as well. That's another thing I love, actually. Car fresheners, I love them so much at the moment. I've actually bought a neutralizer for my car, which I just leave in one of my cup holders, which was super cheap, and I use the like Jelly Baby sort of you know, the ones that everyone has in their cars. The cherry one, I love that. That's super, super nice. Now on to sort of like, I suppose stuff that lockdown has made me realise again that I need to start doing. So I actually love manifesting and journaling and writing lists. I just love stuff like that. So I've actually got this like little journal. It just says head in the clouds on the front, and pink is my favourite colour, so this is perfect. And it's quite chunky, and then just inside it's got some actually really cute stickers on this side, which I haven't used really, but I just write literally all of my to-do lists, and like it's got, let me show you, a page like this where it's got like lines and dots, and then it's got other pages which is like more for like journaling, so that's where I do my journaling. And then at the back it's got like the plan of action section. So I've been using this so much just because I like everything to be sorted and written down, because I feel like when it's written down I worry about it less because I've like got it out my head. And I love to-do lists and ticking things off, and it's got a little zip around the outside which is super cute too. I believe this is from WH Smith's, and if not, WH Smith's literally have like the same ones in there with different colors, like different little sayings on the front. So I just feel like I love that to keep me on track. And then a book that I have been loving, and I'm into all of these books now. I didn't read for such a long time, and when I did used to read, it used to be like, you know, like stories and like fake stuff, but now I've been obsessed with this book, and don't mind the coffee stains and everything, but it has come with me everywhere. I took it on holiday with me, I read it, you know, I've been reading it all the time, and I like to read it just in small chunks because I really like to digest what I'm reading and think about it and maybe write about it. But this is the book Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King, and it's how self-love is the key to unlocking your greatness. And last night I read about friendships and family and stuff like that. So yeah, I've just really been liking this to sort of like help me think about things more, and sort of like he talks about like your vibration, and I really hate being, I don't want to be a negative person. I really try my hardest to be positive and to think positively about every situation, and I've always been a cup half full kind of person, but I just really want to try and make that more, because I feel like it will help me with my life and sort of like becoming a better person, and that's always what I strive to be, which sounds really cringy, but it is. So I thought I'd talk about like my favorite series this month, and this is something that I'm super passionate about, and it is my favorite series for the longest time. I think it will always be my favorite series. I'm obsessed with it. It is Grey's Anatomy. Now, this is something that's very close to my heart. I've been watching this for a very long time. There is 16 full seasons, and the episodes are like an hour long, and there are about over 20 episodes in each season apart from the first one, and now they actually are releasing a season 17, so I'm completely up to date so far. I've watched the first 2 and that's all that's out at the moment. So I literally love it. I have got all my friends on it now. So one of my friends actually introduced it to me, and then one of my other friends, she's up to date with me now as well. So I caught up to her because I just hadn't watched it for ages, but it's just something that you can go in and out of. It's super easy to watch. The characters have such good stories, and where I'm doing nursing, obviously it is like it's about like doctors and like surgeons and stuff, and it's just so interesting, and it's so easy to watch, and I love it, and I get hooked on it, and I stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning watching it because I'm so obsessed with it, which is probably quite bad. But yeah, everybody needs to watch Grey's Anatomy. And then my favorite podcast this month, because I have been loving listening to podcasts, like if I drive somewhere or if I'm like walking somewhere or something like that. Like when I'm driving home, I always listen to podcasts instead of music, but I have been living for the girls' bathroom. So it's Sophia and Cinzia's podcast, and they literally have upped their game recently. I feel like I'm loving the single files. I'm loving hearing about it. All of that advice I just love. I just like listening to like chatty things, and it almost feels like I'm not driving home on my own, like 'cause it is quite a long drive, and it's nice to just have them like playing in the background and listening to like what they have to say. And it's sometimes a nice break from like educational podcasts, because I've listened to quite a few like nursey sort of medical ones, and I really do like them, but it's nice to have a little break from them sometimes. So yeah, that is everything that I have been loving recently, and I'm filming a really exciting video tomorrow. I don't know, this one probably will be up first. So an exciting video coming soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.